These are 5 shoes that you absolutely need to dress in the basic boy aesthetic. The basic boy aesthetic is just calm fits that don't do too much, but focus on attention to detail. With that being said, every little detail matters, especially the type of shoes you wear. I'm going to give you my personal top 5 shoes, as well as alternatives you can use on your own. As always, this is just my personal opinion. I'm not a fashion expert of any kind. I just like putting on clothes that make me feel good. With that being said, let's get into it. Starting off with the first shoe, we have Air Force Ones. These right here are an Atlanta classic, bro. No matter where you go in the city, you gonna find somebody with some ones on, like, and they gonna be clean too. I'm talking about fresh out the box. Like, dirty ones is basically a sin in Atlanta. You get what I'm saying? But the all white neutral color, like, it literally goes with every outfit. It will be hard to find an outfit that some ones cannot go with. It has a simple, clean look, and it just matches perfectly with the basic boy aesthetic. That's why it is #1 on my list, and it is the most versatile for basic boy outfits. Some good alternatives for Air Force Ones are your Stan Smiths, Reeboks, and just any all white shoe. You see what I'm saying? You can find all white shoes anywhere, but none of them are gonna be like the Air Force Ones. Air Force Ones, #1 on my list for the basic boy aesthetic. Moving on to shoe number 2. We have the Doc Martens 1461 Quad Mono. These are, without a doubt, my go-to loafer. These are perfect for the basic boy aesthetic. It's like a match made in heaven at this point. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's so many outfits that I done worn with the shoe. As you can see, it's all black. It's a neutral color. It's gonna go with everything. It makes it one of the most versatile shoes for the basic boy aesthetic. It has a more formal, clean look, but you can also use it to dress down, you know, something more casual, something more comfy. With that being said, it is a bit more chunky. It does give a more unique shape to your outfit. So it is less versatile than the ones, but it still is a very versatile shoe overall. Now, some good alternatives to these would just be any loafers. By any loafers, I mean any all black loafers. The color is a really big selling point with these shoes. They're all black. They don't have the typical yellow stitching that Doc Martens usually have, which makes it even more versatile, which makes it just flow better, in my opinion, for the basic boy aesthetic. But some good alternatives for these shoes would just be any loafer. It really doesn't even matter the brand, just the style. Like any other Oxford loafer, slip-ons, tassel loafers, just any loafer in general, all black, you have a good alternative. Moving on to shoe number 3. For shoe number 3, we have Timberlands. Now, this is another classic. Like, bro, everybody know about the Wheaties, the breads, the butters, whatever you want to call them, bro. This is another classic and another staple for the basic boy aesthetic. I just really think it's just the shade, like the color of the shoe itself, that just makes it stand out in almost every outfit you wear with it. Now, with that being said, the color does make it less versatile than the all white ones or the all black loafers, but it is still perfect for the basic boy aesthetic. I've worn plenty of outfits using this shoe right here. Some good alternatives for these shoes. Again, we're just talking about shoes with similar color and texture, so we could go with some Uggs, some tan shoes. I know they have suede Chelsea boots that you can slip on and give you a similar shape, but there is no boot like the Timberland boot, bro. Like, this, it's a classic for a reason. Like, people love this shoe for a good reason. You can make these work, especially with the basic boy aesthetic. Moving on to shoe number 4. Moving on to shoe number 4, one of my new and up-and-coming favorites, we have the Vans New School. The shape of these shoes really just helps your outfit stand out all the time. These shoes are very chunky and big compared to your original Vans. Like, even the lacing on them is bigger than your original Vans. It really gives a unique shape to your outfits. And by unique, I just means it helps add contrast to your outfits, help them stand out more. Now, it is black and white, again, neutral colors, so it goes well with most outfits. Like, it is very versatile, but the shape does make it less versatile compared to the Air Force Ones or your loafers. You see what I'm saying? The style of this shoe, it does give me more streetwear vibes than basic boy, but with the right outfit, with pairing it with the right items, it will definitely go well with the basic boy aesthetic. Again, the basic boy aesthetic is very simple, very calm, but the attention to detail takes it to the next level, and I think the detail on these will help you get there. Some alternatives for these would just be other chunky shoes with similar coloring. I don't know that many chunky shoes, but I'm sure with these being a more popular shoe, there are plenty of others like it. You just gotta know where to look. Me personally, I don't know where to look. I'm not gonna tell you something I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you can find other shoes like this with a similar shape and a similar color. My go-to is the Vans New School. Shout out my girlfriend. She got me these. Like it. Moving on to the 5th and final shoe, we have your favorite shoes. Or as I like to call them, your standout shoes. Now, more often than not, these shoes are gonna be the statement piece in your basic boy outfits. Remember, basic boy outfits are really simple, very calm, and they usually have typically 1 to 2 statement pieces in them. Shoes can be a statement piece, and more often than not, your favorite shoes have a bit of color to them, which helps them stand out as your statement piece. When using your favorite shoes that have a lot of coloring to them, you wanna go for a more neutral base to help complement the shoes. You see what I'm saying? You don't want your top to take away from your shoes. Like, this is the basic boy aesthetic. We tend to have typically 1 to 2 statement pieces, and they don't need to be fighting with each each other. They need to complement each other. They need to help each other stand out more. This fifth slot is all up to you. It's whatever you consider to be your favorite shoe. Like, I would definitely implement those in your basic boy rotation. That way it still feels like you, it still feels like your style. You see what I'm saying? With that being said, those are my top 5 shoes that you need for the basic boy aesthetic. If this video helped you in any way, please feel free to hit that like button, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want. If you don't, I ain't really tripping, it's cool. All right, y'all.